Sicily here on the Lord Master channel. As the Sicilian series continues, the Siculo-Arabic series, which uh, which the blind ruler, Yared ibn Sawdan, is doing very well for himself despite his limitations. He is an architect, thanks to a bunch of travel. But as we get closer to the next perk, I want to go towards the path of administrator. Because I want to be the kind of person that's, I mean, I like to pick up the ministerial lifestyle trait before I die because that would just be a feather to his cap. Or his crown. Whatever you want to interpret it as. Just to show that, hey, even a man without any sight can be one hell of an administrator. As he is an architect, in which is why he is not, really into expanding his realm within the Regno of Sicily. It's mainly wants to focus on, some development, but also to build more buildings, and to upgrade them in his domain, in which we do have the extra building materials for it, ready to be used. But however, this can wait a little, because the first priority is to get rid of this uskufa, which is Arabic word for bishop. We're gonna get rid of the bishop of Potenza because he's a Catholic, and there's no way you can improve relations and all that. So we believe that we're better off just getting rid of him. But don't rush it just yet. Look what he's doing. In about 10 months, libraries will be finished. And there's this other building slot. Because, I'm all about building slots these days. And if you have a realm capital, then that means extra building slot. So, again, it has a chapel, wrestling collectors, mountains, storage cellar, and libraries. Perhaps an outpost should be built there. Okay, what if I were to help him out? I want you to increase development, which instead it will take 7 months. So, okay, I got it. I'm willing to invest a little bit. And then once that building gets stronger, then get rid of him. Yes, so that way, when I have this temple holding for myself, because I am a Muslim and I'm allowed to hold temple holdings in addition to castle holdings, I get to have all these benefits. So this makes Potenza a really special place to hold, despite the fact that it is majority Catholic still. But we'll have that turned around soon enough. So don't try to convert just yet. I mean, it takes about 50 minutes. You know what? Go ahead. Yeah. Good idea. Be smart. Invest a little. To game or to ride? My son and heir, Sawdan, has been oddly quiet for much of the day, so I decided prudent to go and check up on him. I found out in the riding grounds of Sebastian, Sawdan seems less than thrilled to be out there, though he's made to be there by his flaming. I want to play board games, but Sebastianos said we should ride horses. That sounded too good. You want to be fickle, huh? Now the eccentric trait, monthly lifestyle experience. As you're rather pensive. I mean, if you're eccentric, that means your diplomacy will be lowered while increasing your learning. But you'll be more prone to stress. So, monthly lifestyle experience can be of great benefit to you. So I'll just say, why not play both at once? Why not? I would like to play as an eccentric character. Because from my recollection, I do not recall if I ever played as a eccentric character. And there's another thing I want to point out. You know, that's gonna have to be in a map somewhere. Yeah, paying this ransom to you. And me. Because I'm reminded that, there's this area, Ook. We know that Vasaltegan is the land of the Karamites. But Ook, in particular, this is a Kyrgyz Vajrayana Buddhist who... In which you're wondering, how did a Buddhist get this far west? So, declared war over there. Then he created the High Chiefdom of 2 years ago. Married, and the war against him ended in victory. So that means, yes, your eyes do not deceive you, ladies and gentlemen. There is a Vajrayana Buddhist presence in Anatolia. That is the most Western I've ever seen of where Buddhism expands. I mean, are we sure of it? Because we know that's more prominent over there. I've never seen Buddhism this far west. But around here, we like to maintain our status quo, religiously and culturally. So just let them help out with our construction while we make some fortune. We're going to save up our money to invest more in Salerno, while invest a little bit of Potenza for this bishopric here. I want to have all the building slots there, so I can get all the benefits for the county living, which is going to be me. Christian chapel recently built for popular opinion. How nice of you. As of late, worried about the finances of the realm. My council is finishing the details of so-called solitary tax. It's charged that my vassals to cover all sorts of expenses I might incur. These are not welcome news to my vassals, and know that I am trespassing the social contract my rule is based upon, as I have no legitimacy to oppose another tax now. Noting with amusement that my vassals are represented in the council, presented a proposal that will make them evade the tax. I must start I'll deal with this matter. As a man of stewardship, I'll try to assuage the vassals' worries. But my diplomacy skill is 16. Yeah. I am not gregarious, nor eccentric, nor cunning politician, nor diplomat. I am wrathful, however. This could hurt the chances, so what will win out here? Tyranny or gold? We shall see. Failure. Tyranny. That's gonna make me look bad, but would have been nice though. Apple trade of mine. Ugh. Sometimes it gets me. But at least I'm having more children than normal. Man-at-arms maintenance. Alright, make even more. 3 months left. Once it finishes, I'm willing to invest to build a building. And once that building is finished, then we're going to revoke his title. Then the temple will be mine. Get to have all its benefits. Because I'm smart. And of course, when you take that title off of him, that means control's going to be reduced, but we'll get it back up very quickly when that time comes. Pelagia. Although it does have harsh rule. Anything that helps getting rid of that. I've counted down. Three, two, one. Finished. Okay. Now, the lookout towers will be under construction because defender's advantage. Encourage development in Salerno for the next 10 years. Good. Because it needs it badly. Especially when I get to upgrade all those buildings. We'll get to those one day. Oh, this thing's about to expire. Okay, I want you to manage the Sicilian frontier. Do this again. Attract immigrants so we could reduce the cost of constructing buildings. No new stronghold, but this will definitely reset it. That'll keep it going. Well-funded hospices. Oh yeah, I'm reminded. 16 years till we get another building slot for our culture. I can build a small caravanserai if needed. I kind of want to visit somewhere that'll give me the learning experience, so I could get scientific for faster cultural fascination. I'm thinking one of these areas. But can't go wrong by going to Constantinople. Yeah, just up to travel there, a visit. Because it'll give you the learning lifestyle experience you need. Oh, why not? Just a trip all around the Greek lands. And there's some mining settlements there. Even better. Yeah, I think I should make a habit of going on trips. Once before you do that, when is the next? Okay, 8 years. If I'm alive in 8 years, I'd like to go on another university visit to improve this education trait with this. So okay, gonna do a bit of a country tour. You can forget about the prestige for a moment and just be practical with this. Just bring Mountaineer because you know what the terrain is like. So this is how it's gonna go. Go to there. So we should go inland. No, no, no. Stop that. Okay. First we land here. Patras. In Achaia. Then to Corinth. Then we'll head to Athens. Then we go overland towards there. It'll take a sharp turn that way. Yeah, I'm going to be visiting all these landmarks. That'll give me all the learning lifestyle experience, stewardship, and then we'll be right at the Constantinople. And then after we leave Constantinople, we go to there. Make a stop here. Then this way. That way. Stewardship, stewardship, stewardship. Yes, there's a lot more places where it has stewardship, lifestyle experience and all that, but that'll be for another trip, because I'll be out for far too long. And we'll make one more visit to Rhodes before we head back out of there. So basically all the areas that is Greek speaking. And I will go down to Sicily whenever I pay homage to it and all that. I just simply want to travel. So, I'll see you all later. Just going to Byzantium, which will take us 8 months. A Sogdian. This far west. Fine. We'll find another path. Let the rest recover fully. Siculo-Arabs are a superior moral fiber. Are you attacking another conquest war? Oh boy. He wants it all. Bashir wants all of Sicily. And likely will make himself and usurp the title for the Duchy or Emirate of Sicily. He'll be the new Emir soon. Because we know that he has no children of his own and will never give children. Whatever he controls, all that goes to me, returns to his realm, and I get to have Sicilian holdings for myself. Which, to be quite honest, development-wise, I'd rather hold Malta itself and Lampedusa. But for now, I'm only more interested in traveling. Just wait until the building is finished in 14 months. In 14 months. Then we'll go to war to get rid of him. I'm gonna need that tutor for my son. Gosh, Toss would do. Mad Dogs. You can use the claim throne scheme against my liege. Hey, when my liege gets kicked out of Sicily, should he lose, and likely will, given the strength of the pirate nation, like, could this be the beginning of a great Shari comeback? Because we know he's not really spreading the faith to the island, as it remains Shia. Perhaps he's just mercenaries. Gregoras. Here I am in Achaia. Just traveling across Greece. Doing whatever I can to pick up some lifestyle experience to go get more perks. The altitude and brisk air of Attica is very refreshing as we traverse the local hill. Soldiers in the valley below appear to be practicing some rare type of training technique I haven't seen before. I'm moving closer, failing to restrain my curiosity. While doing so, I'm approached by a local captain, Lord Deals. Would you like to join in, my lord? Well, because I'm at Bucks, I'll say I'm always up for a challenge. And pick up that scientific perk. Now it's 13 years. While passing through the hills of Achaia, my fellow traveler Lucino steps perilously close to a concealed pit trap. I was got just in time by my fiery success. Lucino, you need to be more careful. There's a mother's concerned evidence in his voice. Sears offers sheepishly, grateful smile. Thanks, I owe you one. Quick thinking there. Do make amends, please. When we set up camp for the night in Batalai, it so happened that a caravan of merchants was camping pretty close to us. They were traveling the opposite direction. We exchanged some information about the conditions on the road for our respective journeys. Anyhow, the merchants told me that they met the most odd fellow some days ago, who went by the nickname of the Lion. They told him so a nonsensical vice that somehow also made sense. They're not sure what to make of him. But the veteran merchant says they is by far the oddest fellow they've ever met. Sounds like an odd fellow. Well, at least traveling for a year. Yes, for a year's time. This will help. It'll make travel safer for the most part. The goat pox? Whoa, Arabian pox. Apocalyptic. This has been going on for a year now, and it's spread from Socotra to all the way up in Pearl. So if anybody travels on a pilgrimage, do not do so. On a Hajj pilgrimage, no, nobody go there. It's already killed a lot. And probably more for those who are traveling on a Hajj. They probably got more of them with the smallpox. Also, what's the goat pox? Oh, that's way up there. Not to be concerned. Diseases are getting deadlier these days. At the foot of the opposing hill fort in Colonia, a group of children played warriors, their laughter not quite to the sound of the stone. One child, bold, bright-eyed, approaches the wooded sword. Halt! No one may pass the fort of Bozo and has to press a band. The child screams, oh wait, are you the child of Agri? Brave defenders, tell us the quickest way through these mountains. 75% chance that we'll gain for 10 days, increase by 10 days of the progress, and we'll gain child scouts faster travel. 25% chance that will be delayed for 5 days. Travel's been hasty. So I had to break camp in the morning and to on the way to Byzantium. Find out where his lodgings being heavily fills the sheet. What's under my scrutiny, bites out of building. Did he else contract something? Is it a plague? Let him rest, please. The longer you wait, you'll lose some of the benefits. Oh, it's been snow over the past few days and the cold is unbearable. Look around and see the man entourage struggling with his own. Sad travel on foot is one sudden. I walk through the snowstorm for another hour. Sesh pulls me aside. Lost shaking his yelps. Please, my friend, I cannot feel my ear anymore. I look closer at the ear. The tip is covered in ice and a bit swollen. Oh, I think I get worse if I don't do anything. I read about a tumor in the manuscript once. Let me give it a shot. 61% chance treatment success, 38% chance it gets worse. Fails. He holds a grudge against me. We were friends, but now grudges hold. He'll be fine. Bashir, he is on his way. Look at the size of his army. That's why he's the holder of all of these. Actually, no. Temple holders belong to someone else. Building structures that would help with the development. Not to mention all these baronies to further bolster his numbers. He's about to get this in no time. Anymore once he has once his independence will be lost when I inherit these lands, and so all of Sicily, well, nearly all of them, will go back to me. But since he's going to get kicked out, where's the liege going to reside then? Somewhere around here. That's something we ought to be concerned about very, very soon. Even large levies like to have, less tyranny monthly. Because I know I've done some. What are you doing? I ask. I found it hard to sleep tonight. Perhaps because traveling has disturbed my body's normal routine. So I stepped out of the campfire. He was awake as well, despite not having night watch duty at the moment. So I just sat down next to him. With a contemplative look on his face, he points out the night sky and smiles. The stars, sometimes I have to just stare at them. Magnificent, aren't they? I thank Allah I can witness such wonders every day. I'm sure you recognize some of the constellations. Is that the constellation of the bracelet of all? Every little bit helps. Stick together, man. Oh, is the building finished? Going to be soon. Fine day like this. The weather is nice. The pastures of Mosneopolis looks great, and local livestock are positively jumping and cheering in their own guttural manner. Cows are walking next to their mothers with very shiny green. Overall, the place is very comfortable, though I do notice a couple of days I would manage a bit differently. Local patriarch approaches me. A fine morning to you, my lord. Our day's spirit is not a sight to behold. I could apply some of this back home for the next 15 years. Reduce the building construction time even more, and the cost more. And we get more holding taxes here. Just for the labor alone. Yes! That would help! I'm gonna need him, because he's the mercenary captain. It adds safety to our travel. Ah yes, horseshoes and saddles. Pay him, because we have very good monthly income. Cut it out, you two. One sec. You know, I think firm hand will do because I got plenty of dread, so the monthly prestige for dread would make sense, as well as a bit of knife effectiveness for dread. Meanwhile, as a stroll around the market of it, please. A loud ruckus comes from a couple of stalls down from me. There's a furious man, animated waving his hands. Archon Methodeos will have your head for this. There's another merchant who looks, if possibly, even angry. I would love to see him try this stall and dismisses the merchant waving his hand. Angrily turning his bodyguards, the merchant clearly intends to get a deal. Seems like a perfect time to make some coins. So let's see if we can get squeezed some wares from a cheap price. Stewardship against 92% chance I take advantage of the situation. Pay 75 gold and 8% chance that I'd be being taken advantage of and I have to pay him 40. And I took advantage of the situation. I ride to Byzantium. Our host, Chieftain Arson of Byzantium, is wandering by. to do while I'm here. Well, since I've made quite a bit of fortune here. Let's try to establish trade between Zatia and Savannah. When we tried with Rome, it didn't go well. But hopefully this 6-7% chance of trade blossoms and I get another 75. And did. Excellent. Now go home. No need to dilly-dally here. Let's move on. Because we got about, 1 second. So we got about 7 months, approximately. That's how long it will be when we're up. It was impossible to miss Constantinople on the horizon. Those enormous walls towering over the landscape, moving up the Messe, the massive filter zone. The Messe, or Middle Road, was Constantinople's main thoroughfare. Throughout the procession and triumphs, its colonnaded court, the Regia or Imperial Road, ran westwards from Sophia. Of each of the city's forum, which that one's a Roman term of arts, square dedicated to public meetings and markets, often decorated wardrobe and statuary. Before we diverged the gates of the Theodosian walls. Eventually, we paused by the goldsmith's district. This is the financial heart of the city where money is exchanged, lent and deposited, a golden Taberna. The long forgotten emperors change hands along the copper and electrum coins. Now, what is this? Copper and gold coins were the main currency in the business. The gold saw this and later on, were the most valued coins were also highly sought after in the west were known as pesanas. My caravan later meets off. On each, we could spend time to study their customs. Well, let's learn what we can. Let's learn what we can. So we'll be in 14 days. And these improved chances outcomes option. So 41% chance that I gain great insights during my stay. Get detailed ledgers perk. And 52% chance I learn new things here, increasing my stewardship skill. 2% chance I make a passive person. 2% chance I make it. I learned new things was that. Stewardship +1. Good. Give it up. If we get to 35, then that's another holding that I can hold. Our path takes us to a sizable camp of Turkic travelers. Turkic travelers. Well, yeah, we're in Anatolia these days. Turks have been moving in, including Buddhists. Right, the group amicably gestures all us to join. A tough-looking man stirs a thick white liquid in a pot. He pours some into a small bowl and hands it over to me. Komish, it's great for the bowels. The two I mean whisper each other in their own language. Just audibly enough for me to hear, but I don't understand the strange speech. Hopefully they have good intentions. Iconoclast Ogus. That's what they are. Damn, I should have learned Greek. Although I don't see much use of the language unless we're traveling through Anatolia next time. So just his ways. So we hired a Turkic warband for the next 10 years. Chow will be much more safer. The program minority landowners won't like it. But our light cavalry will have a bit improved screen. So, and this man here, this Ugas Turk, who's iconoclast, will come join us. That sounds like a I'd like to learn your language. 95% chance of success. Maybe when I come around to Anatolia one more time, I'll see too if I can, you know, visit a few more landmarks over to that part of the world. Purchase those supplies in the next town. There's no Oghuz Turks. There's Kyrgyz. There's Paika. And whoever these people is diverged from Kyrgyz. We know there's Delami there. It's been well established there. So many migrants coming to Anatolia. The pirate's about to get it. He's about to get all of Malta. I mean, excuse me, all of Sicily. Leaves the entourage. That's alright, you can go home. To our court. That's where you were at. Oh, hold on, for the men. I was on a phone with somebody. Okay, stop right here. On our way back. It's just a nice little trip there. Could have gone longer, but well, it seems the realm of the Persian Empire, the Seljuks, have now taken over, including the area where those where these guys were. Yeah, so no longer Vajrayana Buddhists, now they're majority Muslims now. Just to let them know that ain't no Buddhists around here. What are you talking about? They took advantage of the situation. Also, Malta, they have taken Sicily. Whenever he wants to, despite his negative prestige, he's going to have to usurp the title, create the lands for himself. And now my liege, the Pirate King, my cousin, is going to be residing in his new capital of Avellino. Oh, I know that place. He now holds Ipania and Flano. Avellino and Flano. That's where he resides now. Up in the mountains. He's the Mountain King now. Although this would all, not matter. Because, I will hold this land for myself. Even though I'm going to have to distribute a couple of vassals there. Unless we feel that their rule is so weak that, I might as well take it for himself. But that depends on the health of us blind brothers. Because remember, he's blind too. Although, let's be honest, I think I'm probably more healthier than him. And I have children, so I'm more fertile. Huh. Now, their strongest vassal besides myself is Napoli. Napoli is the one you gotta worry. Because I would so love to take advantage of the situation by grabbing these parts there that belongs to Apulia. I'm sure Malta would probably want that. Right now I'm present here. Alright, this place is finished. Let's get rid of him now. Stop developing. Collect taxes for a short period of time before we can get down to some construction. Because everything is cheaper. For now. So, go ahead and raise an army. You'll do. Raise an army and march to Patenta. This is the opinion of the bishop, about me is very low. Progressively devolves deep hatred, now robbery starts. See? That's why we had to get rid of him. I thought of this ahead of time. Ah, yes, the long-term plans. As much as it would be great for all this, but I say focus on my lifestyle and well management for the monthly lifestyle experience. Abraham's boils. How appropriate. Named that it started there in one of those places. If the disease comes to claim you, well then, who knows what it might look like. Because if disease does spread and into your domain, if it gets you and her, then what would that mean if this were to be the case? Yeah, I'm starting to think now that that we should claim that title, start a claimant faction. Claim throne scheme. Excellent. So we'll be doing two things simultaneously. I'm gonna need your help, wife. Okay. So remember, he's got countermeasures. Redouble the guards. It works against all these, but will not work against claim throne. 93%. So get me a diplomat. My court gesture. I'll just give you prestige, and that's that. There, some situations call for a delicate touch. There's nothing solider than words whispered to private. Now, scribe. Always said that best servants are confident in their letters, but humble about their instructions. Consider her offer. We're about to get rid of him. I'll give you a hook. What do you may need? There you go. A cleric. Faith demands fire like the land thirsts for rain. They can exist apart, but one is poor for it. You need faster scheme phase. One can be convinced. You can have another hook, because I'm not giving you money. A socialite. A toast, my lords and ladies, to a good friend of mine, and I'd like to thank all your high days of my friend. There's a socialite here, and then there's the decoy. The spilled goblet, the well-timed joke, a rash chance to a duel, all eyes are drawn elsewhere. None suspected the true play unfolding in the shadows. Used to be a smart bodyguard can be convinced. Well, a hook will be good enough for you. Yes, I've been getting a bit of stress for giving all these people hooks. But I need to have any advantage I can get. Yes, I'm already here. Your wicked deeds have gone unpunished for far too long. That changes today. I've come to deliver holy retribution upon you. God have mercy on you, for shall grant you new. Oh, I'm sure. Let's begin this siege. You're the man for the job. Every 14 days. Fort levels, what fort level is this? Fort level 2. This shouldn't take too long. Where he's going, it will not matter. No matter what he does. Mercenaries. Oh, twins. Mercenaries and Ethnicities. We ain't got no tax collector. Hatred, dreadful behavior. My courtier goes tasked with aiding me day and night in my efforts to learn Shah's Turkic. His dedication to the art of teaching is inspirational. There's not a day when I'm not broad day. Shah's Turkic ready to read, learn who this man to converse with, or an extraordinary man to guide. I would not be this far without Gotasha's skill. Doing the job well. I step out of my tent, seas cast balls out before me. A bristling mass of life in the ocean of death, populated by fires, torches, tents, horses, carriages, and tables. Flags snap and throw in the rain-drenched wind. Cut timbers lay stacked by a wall outside the tents. A low retainer approaches and forces these sieges, and then gather my bodyguard tent to get to camp. The Crusader of Potenza stands before me. A wreckage of burning wood and broken stone. In the fields between, the crops withered and the wild grass has been reduced to mahogany-covered stubble. Embers fall around me and smoke rises through the clouds. Grieving widows wail in the streets. Oh, allow limited looting. Don't do too much of that. And imprison everybody. My men learned from the survivors of the siege. Tens of nobility was led away, humiliated, chased. Those bastards. That was me, you dummy. Me. got all your courtiers, so you have no choice to surrender. Give me it. Now your title's revoked. To the hysterical young. There you go. Land is mine. And I get all the benefits. Right. Get this control restored. It may take about 3 years. We do have a seneschal, do we? Yes. A good one. So it may take about 3 years, but I'm actually going to inspect there to help improve the control further. Don't revoke harsh rule just yet. It helps with the control. No need to spend much on the travel option with the exception of travel law for the prestige. Gonna have significant funding with this. It'll be with Overseer Tent because I want to improve the success chance there, rather than improve the capital. Because I want to look over for everybody. Then we'll start making some fortune. Two buttons. I was shocked when I caught my son Sawdan trying to steal the trial test of the visiting Taberna. He confessed that he thought he could get away with it. Now he knows it was wrong. Honesty will serve you the best in the long run. We should be honest. 1 second. Give me all that money. As I arrive at Potenza, brought to the study, a group of servants attend all my needs and fuss around until I ask them to leave. How I'm meant to focus on my task at hand if they keep running around the room. With them out of the way, I can finally start working on my plans, which is to improve the bureaucracy here in Potenza. Remember, this is a temple holding only. It's a mosque. Mosque only. Nothing else. This is a forest country. Control level increased. Catholicus rulers, in vigor about a call to arms of Maximus Stephanus, has started to gather a large host of zealots to wage crusade against all enemies across in Jerusalem. More and more fanatics are drawn every day in what soon be a mighty army of the cross, assembled to bring a war upon our lands. We can only pray that Allah will grant Sultan Isa the courage and fortitude to stand against the tide of infidels. Allah protect us from these infidels. So you're the holder of the Arabian Empire. Owns Jerusalem at the moment, right? What about Philistine? Are they the target? No? Oh, it's called for crusade. It hasn't started just yet. Gaining taxes. While I was traveling through the streets of Potenza, my entourage and I suddenly come across a fire territory in one of the city's oldest districts. Many are standing around wide-eyed or shocking or crying by one body or another strewn across the pavement. Dozens of soldiers trying to end the fire before it can blaze through the rest of the city, leave nothing but ashes in its wake. Are you crazy? Why would I want to get caught in the fire and die? I'll set aside funds later. Let's focus on seeing what we can. Well, success chance will increase slightly. 45 gold. Potenza gain burned streets, which adds some opportunity to build new things here. Likely for those pilgrim quarters, which might need to be rebuilt. Did we lose it? No. Pilgrim's quarters. Oh, there is no pilgrim's quarters. What are you talking about? Because that's for hospices. We didn't have one. It's been saved. As my predecessor in these some counties decided to apply the harsh laws to keep people on the dread on. The beautiful revoke that. It'll be dropped, but manageable. After thoroughly scrutinizing all the documents I could find, managed to wrestle out some extra budget I can reallocate to alleviate some of the local infrastructure issues troubling the county. I only need to figure out which section of bureaucracies that most needed some extra aid. As I'm a man of stewardship, I say fixing our local tax loopholes will pay for itself in due time. So improved tax reward if the inspection is successful. 31% chance of grade increase for improved taxes. 66% chance of increase slightly with adjusted taxes. And we got adjusted taxes. There you go. Oh, I see the symbol. Hang on. Ah, there you find yourselves a poachers, are you? A ragged-looking hunter yells at us. We approached a small camp during one of my surveys in the hinterlands of Potenza. Plenty to be found, if it ain't real raw land here in Lago Pessola. It's everyone for himself. If you want to stake claim to these lands, you'll need someone who can show up in your name regularly, if you know what I mean. It is a wink where he bites to a chunk of the grilled meat. A group that can show in everyone here that the land really belongs to them. Maybe that's not such a bad idea. You know, that holding does not have a bearing of any kind, so it's empty land. So we shall hire the guards who could patrol the hinterlands. Much better chance of success. Yeah, there's something going on with that disease. I kind of noticed it spread. It looked impossible at first, but I somehow managed to find a way to start putting things right. Some of the local corruption, bandits, it's only the first step in the right direction. It's crucial for the county's future. Now I just need to ensure to stay on the right path for the foreseeable future. As planned. Gain the gold and the legitimacy. Holding potential. More gold. Development growth. Control increase. All good. Now, what the hell's going on out there with that disease? It's minor, but it did spread into these lands. Drunkard and malnourished. If he catches that disease, he's a dead man. Unless he's in seclusion. He is secluded. So we walk down halls of the manor, everybody. Everyone turns to me and says that this part of the stage is haunted. As I hesitantly look around, the hall's a bit darker than I would expect. Candles flicker in the post. When we stop at the old dining hall, everyone turns to me again, this time again. Would you like the tour of the haunted manor? Oh, intriguing. We're walking down the hall, deserted. Hallway, field of furnishings, concourse, all covered up with sheets, and in the ghosts of It's not a rat. Heard a cut around the her face. Her own turns to face us, squinting as yellow. At the rear, my lords and ladies. Well, since I'm a blind man and I don't know any better, I said, what's that nook over there? He just went to the other path. I fumbled in the darkness, doing my best to ignore the slight sense of panic in the darkness evokes me. I hurried to the next doorway, trying to find a group. Suddenly, a large, dark shape comes swishing down on top of me, but I was stricken surprise. When I come to my senses, I find a group standing in the room I just entered. Arun has trouble breathing through the laughter. Lord, did you have a good time? You knave! Punch him! I ain't going over there to petition. We did what we could to try to improve the control here, but yeah, it's gonna take a while. And I would like to travel more to get more stewardship experience. I'll get another one in a year's time. Sawdanid's first enrollment. As I pace your way through the fetching of my clothes, sword says, my lord, no one can find your garments. I'm surrounded by Compatibility, mother storming from my chamber. It's in my son Sawdanid's room. I discovered not only by arrangements, but also the boy's weapons. I had no part in it, he dressed himself. Stina responded to Google. So he's a prince of fashion, then. You know, for an eccentric like him, he would call himself a prince of fashion, because I say so, and he's gonna go along with it. When does this begin? Again, it's for the entire area of the Kingdom of Jerusalem. We have more defenders than they do. If I were to sign a pledge to, so, let me look. If I were to pledge, I'd be on the side of the defenders, obviously. Wait, who knows? There could be some great reward if you defend a land, which, you know, since I am here locally, like all these guys could come over there, we could just go to the papacy and take Rome. But there's one problem. Its defenses. It's way high, and our siege weapons are rather out of date, so we need to get rid of those. Finally upgrade them to modern standard. We're quite a ways there for getting trebuchets. So it's about time we have mangonels. Slight improvement. This traction-powered mangonel is easy to operate while boasting a faster rate of fire. It's effective up to 4 level 10, whereas these things only effective up to 4 level 5. Get it up all the way. That's where the money's going to. As much as I would have liked to invest in that, but it will not do. and station them somewhere where it can be a good improvement. You know, put it here. Because I thought of something. Actually, no, you didn't think of something. Station them somewhere else. Put them over in Toronto. No. Just the capital. Put them here. This does also contribute to the siege progress. This here will do. More border zone. Station them here. Now, if we can combine that with blacksmiths, they're going to be deadlier. Yeah, that's something that we're waiting on. Oh, Sicily. Well, I got nothing better to do, so well, we visit Venetia. We'll visit nearby Rome. What for? I'll just go around at the Adriatic adjacent areas. Don't go to that diseased area. Customize that route. First, go to sea. Yeah, that's right, to the Adriatic. Up we go. Take the scenic route. Stewardship. And then we head to there. Then to the Adriatic again. And go along the coast. Starting from Zara. Spalatos. That pirate den. Those trips, you know, up to these lands, that'll be for another time. Just want to go along the coast. Well, actually, to get back to the Adriatic, I want you to head to there. And you should be safe from any diseases. So you should be okay. Yeah. 11 months travel. Go. Because by the time just needed an excuse to get around and all that. South Arabian traders from this far away? Don't do any reckless spending. It's not Egyptian culture. Fatimid is still around, surprisingly. The Peloponnese is independent. Ah, Holy War. Iconoclast struck again. Oh, another. Soon forgiven. Yeah, I'm still feeling fine. Still cursed by that ghost. Animal attack. Wild animals come to our camp last night while we assassinate. No one was hurt, but they did ransack some of our food supplies. Force those locals to give us some. Right, since I've been doing a bit of traveling lately. No stone unturned would be great, since I'm all about development and control these days. While traveling through Argenta, can't help but notice that every person I see works with quite intensity. I don't often notice my life. Stop one of the laborers and asked them about it. Share some good wisdom. Well, you see, the trick is that you just put your back into it and don't stop till the job's good. And that's because they're industrious. That's why. Perhaps I could apply some of these principles at home. Development growth here in Salerno, increase by 40. Just what it needs. The customs of the Romanos of the Arc of Verona are quite subtle. Passing through this region, stopped by a couple of taverns along the way. At every stop, I've been fortunate to witness some of the local music and dances. My entourage has found them quite charming, if not exciting. Arsenios, for instance, has even tried learning some local dances. Seems to be pretty good at it. You know what? Perhaps I'll learn these dances myself. I mean, well, look at me! The blind man can dance! What on earth? Oh, these damn mosquitoes. I got drained by mosquitoes again. As I was settling some administrative matters in the office, I was informed that the committee, held against Valva, was given me a word. Upon admittance to my presence, he proceeded to remind me that I owed him a favor, so I could not forget. Wants prestige. Okay, you'll get it. Right, I'm giving these guys. I saw there was a drop. Is it discovered? What happened? So it says, circumspect. It's part of the travel option. Oh, it's a travel option for him. Okay, okay. Because he's going to a grand wedding in Genoa. That's why we won't move in against him just yet. That's alright. I'm patient. Well, don't have the pastry, but you get the idea. Well, see if we can establish trade between us again. And we did. Trade blossoms. Hey, go on, come on. Can't stay here. We've got places to go, places to visit, stewardship perks to pick up. So we can't move in on the claimed throne plot yet because he's going to Genoa. Pick the travel option that helps reduce his chances of that. It's been snowing for days now. The road appears to be completely impassable. However, as I look ahead, I see a small group of people approaching us fast across the snowdrifts. Soon a man stands before me and speaks with a wide grin. You seem to be quite unpredictable, but fear not. For a fair price, we will help you to your travels. Well, helping others it's his own reward. And well, we're still stuck in the snow. That's alright. No rush. Except maybe that Crusade that's come up. Tonight I find myself unable to sleep for once. So I step out of my chambers. My guards looked alarmed, worried that something was going on. But I raise hand to assume that everything's alright. In leaving faces, I pace back and forth from the outside. Then as that I look at the night sky and remembered that the evening not so long ago, and I spent some time staring at the stars, studying the constellations. I chuckle to myself and raise a finger down as I try to point some of the constellations we never talked about. There's the constellation of the Empire from Holy. Sea's calm and forgiving today. Still as a boulder and a hard one at our back to boot. It seems to be the easy day for the rowers below. And I spot the mangled corpse of a ship buried nose first of jagged rocks just ahead. There doesn't appear to be any survivors. The rocks would be a trivial thing to navigate. You're compelled to go to investigate the mysterious wreck. I doubt we'll find anything. Just as everyone assumed there were no survivors on the wreck. However, the clothes and goods left on the corpses would indicate this was once a wealth trading ship. Among the wreckage, I see exotic goods and luxurious clothing still intact, save for being a little wet. No doubt these items will fetch a good price on Spanish. Good find! Oh, hell. Well, that clearly does not favor a voyage. As the waves of size, the castles come crashing down the humble vessel. The ship is rocked back and forth. Men and women alike cling to whatever they can to keep it from turning overboard as the ship grows closer and closer to capsizing. I have, of course, stashed away with the other nobles in the safest part of the ship. But as the sky burns with thunder and the sea crashes down on us all is straight, I feared I should not see another day if I try to survive on faith alone. You have to be a total goof if you pick that option. But that applies to Martial Challenge, which my Martial isn't that good to begin with. But I trust our captain. 9% chance I'm going to 39% chance someone down. 51% chance that successfully navigate this storm. I trust you. Someone drowned? Oh no, it's the mercenary captain. Which means that travel will be a little more perilous. Damn it. Nothing. Impossible to learn this Aztecic language. Now I'll try. I speak like a barely weaned baby, write like an unfettered blind serf who's missing most of their fingers. 95% chance. How do you screw that up? No! I need to start over and do it right this time. No, I can't go for... Well, because I'm traveling. Lately, it feels like being constantly distracted by loose thoughts and erotic fantasies, all the hardships of my daily life. It's all too easy to lose myself in daydreams. Forget about reality. These desires are clearly interfering with my life. What should I do about them? A good workout will burn these desires away. Just walk around back and forth in the ship. As long as I don't get fallen overboard and all that. Actually, go for this. You've got a war to raise. I'll see how useful the other bringer should be. So along the hills, days darkness comes suddenly, brought by dark clouds above us, and then there is a distant loud rumble of thunder, and there is another, combined with a dazzling flash of lightning. Another would strike, briefly illuminate the area. The after image burned in my eyes, my blind eyes. I blinked to see where the light is struck, as the quickly expanding brush it's spreading towards us. Run! 40% chance we run away to fire, 6% chance that the fire catches us running away. And my man here gets wounded. Catches us running away. He's all better. Another perk. 21. As I said before, I'd like to be an administrator before the end of my life. Just to show the reputation I have. The silhouette of our missile looms ahead. Its rugged outlines of hill force command the landscape. The brutish-looking group of warriors approach. Their leaders, of course, Lordy knows. We are the men for the magistrate built us get us. For a small fee, we can protect you on the journey. What say you? Don't slow there. You may not have children, but you're a damn good warrior. Although old age, damn. Okay then. Please, guide us safely through the hills. Just safe for travelers, please. Because we can't always guarantee anything these days. The call of horns fills the air as we traverse near Pagania. The hill forts resonate with the sound, a call to arms that sounded through generations. Near seconds after the first warning, a thronged garrison of Havatsky warriors emerge on a closest fortification, charging a group of terrified highwaymen and bandits. We wait to pick the bodies clean. Garrison wins. Hey, it's that guy again. Look, 40 gold for us. Orthodox peasants. Well, what do you know? We gotta get rid of the Orthodox minority as well. Now we're going over just to visit one more landmark for stewardship. Team of all manner of wildlife are serious, and I agree that it will be a splendid place to go. Well, I don't have time to stay for a proper outing. As we traverse the area, I spot a pristine wild rabbit at the edge of the forest. It has killer markings on its fur and on motion or signals to survey the animal. As he spots the rabbit, he grins. What would you say to a friendly wager, Deej? Whoever strikes that prestige fellow with an arrow wins. 51% chance of wins, 40% chance. Sounds like a deal to me. Rabbit at sight. We both slowly but purposely moves closer to the rabbit, taking the same with its tiny body, snatched away at the piece of straw. I pull my string and release. The arrows go straight to the animal's body. How did he do it? The sudden impact launches a few paces, and the tiny body slumps to the ground. Most roar in triumph. Sinners joins in my cheer. Nice shot. You let a blind man shoot with an arrow who has no prowess skill whatsoever, yet somehow wins. What, you ain't got none too? No, you're getting old too. So, that was fun. Pay up. What are the odds of that? As we travel through the farmlands of Tivoli, the hospice covered in beautiful stone art moves along the roadside. Travelers, you look weary. The doors are open for rest and care. This is Officer Jones. Inside here is calm, filled with the soothing aroma of herbs. Here, try to faint concoction of violet. Invigorate your souls. What's our precision like? Well, it's still excellent. So I'll say, let me partake in the concoction. So, I just simply want this thing to get rid of these damn mosquitoes. Got it. Mosquitoes are off of me. What a coincidence. We happened to stop by a certain village in Palestrina, right when the locals were holding a wedding between the two great clans living there. The bride is beautiful and graceful in her traditional wedding clothes, while the groom is just as handsome and charming. More importantly, this is just the start of the huge and lively feast of epic promotions. The locals invite us to join in. Plenty of food and drink to go around. Even strangers, they said, the stays like the last several days. We have places to be. We cannot tarry. There's better things to do. I've been traveling a long time till I found a cave in the wilderness. Curious, I took a few steps in and saw nothing but darkness. Most of my guards to bring a torch. Once I had a light from the torch fire to help see us better. I realized that this cave must have been very deep. A couple of bats were hanging about, observing me warily as I considered what to do. Well, I'm feeling adventurous. Let's explore the cave. Every little bit helps with more perks to pick up. "5 years until we go to the university." Let's hold savings. We're definitely spending once we return. Manfredi, the local captain, a few of his officers greet me and my entourage into the military camps of Napoli. I quickly dismount, eager to inspect the local barracks, positively brimming of activity. I nod, appreciating the organized chaos of the. Now, what would my lord want to do next? Fred looks at me expected. What are you, nuts? Actually, I have somewhere to be. Actually, I don't give a damn with that. What is that contraption anyway? Found out. Well, I didn't see nothing. Go inside again. Okay. And this is the part where we begin construction. There's a few things. Give it a moment. Oh, don't do that. Not yet. Well, actually, first off, this is not enough, I think to myself. Put down the training mace. I've been practicing non-stop, and I'm not getting tired. I need a tougher challenge. Yes, something bigger, perhaps heavier. Something to tire me out. Bashir, get over here. 50% chance that the extra challenge invigorates. 22% chance I become wounded. 22% chance Bashir gets wounded. 5% chance that we both get wounded. Alright, good exercise. What does that cannot do besides modifiers? Because I actually want to fund a grant cannot, which actually adds another stewardship and addition holding taxes here. Development. Build it. And of course, support the medical school. Need to establish relations. Heck. Yeah, go ahead. The high seas have been rife with pirates since ancient times. As such, for centuries, rulers have sought to make use of pirates in different ways. After all, many of us shared interests, as not to mention that many of the pirates actually have merchants as well, so there's always potential for profit. Following the footsteps of these many other rulers, I struck my efforts to make productive connections with a group of pirates who are willing to work with us. They may not be truly under our control, but by giving them shelter in my ports, we could help each other long run, especially not targeting my territories. Pragmatic and necessary measure. So that way, if we do that again in future, let me see. Home construction cost. Yes, that's definitely needed as well. But bringing these Normans here, do any of them? We still have that modifier, do we? Do we not? You got a lot of modifiers. Yeah, we still have them. Okay. For a longer term. They're still around. Not to worry. He's still in Genoa. We're not going to hit that plot just yet. We need more advantages. Yo, get out. We need a better tax collector. Yes. You're the man. Okay. Think. You're doing pretty well for yourself. Just above 35. You can hold another land. Which we're gonna save that in case something happens to Bashir. He has not usurped that emirate of Sicily off of him. 0 out of 8. I mean, look, he's got way more than 8. Why don't you usurp it? Well, in the meantime, let's get it over with. Let's start improving. We're gonna see Salerno return to, being the most developed area there is. They're still prone to plague, but they won't matter anymore. I want to start catching up with Rome. Oh, Malta's more developed than us, which makes us jealous. And we're doing it for our culture. Okay, brother. Oh my goodness. I'm a-coming, brother. Size of the mangonels isn't full yet. But we can ditch that once we're finished. Yeah, yeah. You can have it. You know, I've been investing in other things I want to invest in. Get rid of them. Cost-cutting measure, and they're supposed to be reinforced. Be there in 4 months. Be more convenient if we could just land here. You aren't moving anywhere. Probably gonna group with Malta. And then we'll be coming into this system. Fight them up in the mountains if we have to. Fortunately, this is the area with the 3 baronies, so I'm not gonna fully conquer that by the time we get there. He's returning from the wedding in Genoa. Now we can go try to get that claim fabricated for the Sicilian throne. My seneschal. Yielded. Chances are even. But wait for that thing to expire. Wait until they start a siege in another area where we can get them. Courtiers they disembarked, defending in hills. 11 days. Battle begins in 9 days. Well, we're outnumbered here. They're gonna get together. Crusade ongoing. Oh, they calls him the Pirate King. Okay, hang on. Courtiers disembarked, that's why I'll probably lose, but that was my son. But that modifier is set to go away in a few. Advantage is initially his, but Courtiers disembarked on my end, so that means they caught us on the act. Now they got us. Oh no. No, 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 no. This is not what I had in mind. We should have pulled back when we had a chance. My commander is dissatisfied. He's deliberately issued poor orders. He's unmotivated. Screw him! Our army is about to be lost if we don't get out. It's all gone. Bad call. You weren't supposed to get caught in the act, and yet it did. Now it's gonna take a year. Unfortunately, he's not around anymore. It's a shame. I was looking forward to how to hitchhike while in Charles Turkey. You like me, they so big, though it has a beautiful accent. But also all our good men. Yeah, we lost everything, and it's gonna take a long time for it to be restored. Which means, which again, it's applied to areas where there's a Catholic majority there. My son Sawdanid seems to be having a difficult time with his face. Barry's facing food only. The only target did was ask him, serving him after 7. It is due to be seen whether you want to or not, so he'll be shy. He's eccentric, honest, and shy. That does sound like an eccentric. Lately, I'm beset by the most horrid migraines. They tear a minor claw of my body, sending jagged shards of agony rebounding through my skull. With time, each one does pass, never serving enough time. These infernal headaches will be never cease. They will, probably. A jovial merchant has a sack of seeds in my hand. She claims to fortify both health and mind. Must admit a little experience in nature, but how hard could it be? Oh, he's start a private garden. Perhaps. Seeds refuse to grow. Damn. Getting sick. Could this be the end of me? Because one thing leads to another. No, I'm doing well. Amazingly. You know they're gonna take this all over if you don't do something about it. Because we failed because we picked an incompetent commander who was fighting half-heartedly. And we got caught in the act. Never living that down. Didn't know the motivates are still around. Ain't no secrecy. Just wait till we get the advantage of 10 to try to claim the throne. You know, which again, it's gonna take a long time for all these men at arms. What else could she say? I'm trying to reduce my stress here. So until this is fully rebuilt and beyond. This also has a great benefit of reducing the man-at-arms maintenance when you have these. So there's one more of these extra building materials. So take what you can get. Just only use the ones to first increase tax and the other reduce men-at-arms maintenance, which does wonders for our economy. After all, I'm the architect. And attempted to be an administrator. Development level's gone up. Look at you. I'm greening that too. You know, we should check your taxpayers. Because I want to know their opinion of every single one of them. With the exception of you. Yeah, this we can get rid of. Because you're from a different culture, even though acceptance is lowered between us. And you're from a wrong faith. And you hold that mosque. Unless you demand conversion, which it's highly doubtful at this point. I mean, he's not a powerful vassal, he's just a minority. But it does give me a thought. Look, we can kick him out whenever we want to. And replace it with someone of our culture and faith. That would make very little difference. I mean, he hasn't committed no crime. Unless he's got secrets. What? On us. I've learned that language. I'm impressed with my knowledge. I don't know what good Shah's Turkic would be of use based on the location I rule from and the places that I travel to. But nevertheless. Let's look at them. All going for the Jerusalem sake. Slowly but surely trying to get the men-at-arms back up. But we did lose all of our special soldiers. I just remembered something else. Disease. cold humor fluid. That's consumption. Hope it doesn't come here. On our side. And Salerno. Oh, starving out there. Hey, stop, stop. I'm glad this option just came up. Revitalize. We get 750 men for Salerno. Do it. So, you know what? We'll end the episode on this note as it's been running long. Years ago, the frontier of Sicily was incorporated to the sphere of influence of powerful imperial states from the continent. Since then, the region has stagnated, losing the vitality in its resources. The drained locals seek to emigrate to more prosperous lands. The current state of affairs is changing with the rise of Yared, in accordance to Egalitarian in Sicily. He is quite ambitious, for he seeks not only to revitalize the frontier of Sicily, but also secure a degree of independence from outsiders. Frontiers like Sicily are not the most stable or peaceful regions. Despite new developments in the region's trajectory, it remains to be seen whether anything will change at all. Things just got interesting again in the land of three worlds. Gained 500 prestige and free 190 gold and 750 men in Salerno. We are an evolved culture and faith, as we are. There you go. Free Sicilian host. Don't let him go anywhere. Okay, let's look at this. The religious movement known as the Almohade has sallied forth from their headquarters, intent on reclaiming the Maghreb from disbelievers by force and necessary. Their leader, Deva Gome Amga, was once turned away from the numerous places learning for being too insistent in his dogmatic practices. However, he's now found a strong core of followers who declare himself nothing less than the Mahdi. That is a different branch of Islam. Almohad is Mahdiism. What is that? This is a reformist branch of the Sunnism that originated with the Berber tribes in North Africa. The Almohadi movement saw themselves as Unitarians and preach a doctrine of purified monotheism. They are fundamentalists, literalism, struggle submission. What stands out from the rest of the Sunnis is warmongers. And have similar crime doctrines, but they're more warlike. But are also literalists. We consider them as astray, they consider us as astray because, well, they are quite different. When has a fringe religious group ever crossed over anyway? So, let's stop this episode here. So, as we know, Sicily is in an ever-changing situation again. Malta's taken over, but it's also about to lose its grip upon its uprising after a botched military intervention on our part. So, where is the so-called Almohad? We know that's the Almoravid. But the Almohad just popped up somewhere. Let me... Almohad... Where is he? Oh, right there. He wants to get it all. It's a coup claim. Once he has all of this, then look out. The Maghreb is about to see another era of what will turn out to be, and hopefully doesn't look at our direction, one would think. So, we hope you people enjoyed this episode, because in the next episode, hopefully, I'll become an administrator before the end of my life, as I'm still feeling fine and all that. And maybe next time, don't watch another military intervention. We're still quite a ways from making a full recovery. And all that. Oh. So we'll see you in the next episode. But until then, so long for now.